Nursulton Ruziboev takes on Bryan Battle this Saturday at UFC 319. And this is a really good fight. You know, Ruziboev, been a very exciting fighter in the UFC since he came in. Very big for the division. Had a setback against Joaquin Buckley, where he's kind of out-grappled in that fight, out-wrestled. But other than that, looked really good. Knockout over McConaughey. Had a really good performance recently against Dustin Stoltzfus, who's, you know, very well-rounded, big, strong for the division. So Bryan Battle, coming in off of a win over Randy Brown by split decision, wasn't the most impressive performance in my opinion. I think he missed weight for that fight as well. So be interesting to see how this one takes place. Ruziboev moving back down to welterweight at 6'5", which is just absolutely crazy. But he's 31 years old, and he's going to have a 76-inch reach, 35-9-2. So this guy, 36-9-2, sorry. So this guy's going to be 47 fights as a pro, not even out of his prime yet in 31. 20 wins by sub, multitude of different submissions, all different varieties, 11 KOs, so the dude's an absolute finisher. Started karate at the age of 7, and then started training combat sambo as he grew up. National grappling champ in Uzbekistan. Loves the flying knees, the counter rights as guys are coming in, very powerful. Patient fighter, waits for guys to come in so he can counter, throws straight punches down the pipe. Also does a good job of walking guys down and putting a lot of pressure on them. Can be taken down. Joaquin Buckley had like four takedowns on him, so he has struggled with kind of the wrestling and the takedown defense in his career. But Bryan Battle, 30 years old, 6'1" with a 77-inch reach and 12-2. So he's going to be 4 inches shorter, but he's going to have the reach advantage, which is just crazy. Ruziboev 6'5", but got kind of the T-Rex arms, but still, you know, decent range for middleweight. But Bryan Battle, a very aggressive striker, good kicks, wants to get in people's faces and just kind of bully them. Puts a lot of pressure on guys to try to break them. Likes more of a car crash of a fight, not really a technical bout, wants to make it gritty, pushes opponents back to the cage, lands some dirty strikes, dirty boxing, working the clinch. Really good cardio, even missing weight in his last fight against Randy Brown. He seemed to be the fresher fighter, pushing forward, even after missing weight. Does concern me with his defense. You know, was getting hit a lot by Kevin Jousset in their fight. A guy who's primarily a grappler was getting hurt by Tresean Gore in that fight, which isn't a great look considering Tresean Gore is not that good, that we've recently found out. And Bryan Battle kind of static, you know, moves into punching range, doesn't really move his head very well, so can't be hit. So I'm going to go with Ruziboev in this one. I just don't trust Battle's defense against a rangy, powerful guy like Ruziboev. You know, I think the straight punches down the pipe are going to be enough to catch Battle, keep him at bay and hurt him. Ruziboev's got really fast straight punches, good step and uppercuts, doesn't put a lot of loop or extra onto his punches. I think he's got the grappling to go to, find submissions, throw submissions if Battle looks to get him to the ground. And Nursulton, he'll be the taller, I think he's going to be the taller guy, so I think he's going to just be more effective in the clinch. When Battle looks to push him back against the cage, the taller guy usually is able to kind of control the underhooks, control the head position, and I think that's going to really help him to not really let Battle get ahead in that area, get points, look for trips, things like that. So Battle doesn't really shoot double legs, which is how, you know, Nursulton's been taken down in the past, is, you know, guys like Joaquin Buckley just blasting doubles across the octagon at him. So I don't think Battle's going to have a lot of success getting him to the ground from the clinch. And he's got good cardio as well to match the pace and the aggressive style of Battle. And he's got the punching power and the consequences coming back to not allow Battle just to kind of walk him down and bully him the way that he likes to do. So I think Ruziboev, he's got the style with his punching power and his straight punches to hurt somebody like Battle, who's going to be pushing forward. You know, he keeps his hands up, but he kind of just leaves his head on the center line, doesn't move it very well. And I feel like if you're getting tagged by somebody like Kevin Jousset and kind of spinning the chin as much as he was, getting hurt by somebody like Tresean Gore, I think Ruziboev is going to be able to find your chin and get you out of there. So I'm going to go with Ruziboev to get this one done by KO. Thanks.